Okay, so we are starting 2026 off to a great start by unhauling some books just because I really have acquired a ton of physical copies over the years, over especially over the past couple of years. Um and I really need to let go of some of them. So if you see any of these books, it doesn't mean that I automatically hate them. Most of these I just haven't read yet. So please don't hate me. So let's begin because I have like 18 books we need to go through. Let's start. So we're starting with, I think this is the first nonfiction personal development book I've ever read, which is Girl Boss. So I think it was 2018 when I first read this, and it was good at the time, but now I'm just not sure if I would read it again, and if I do, I'm not sure if I would still like it. So I'm letting go of this. And then the next one is another personal development book, which is Ego is the Enemy. And yeah, again at the time, I like this book. I think if I remember correctly, I think it helped with my victim mentality at the time. Just again, I'm just not sure if I would like it again if I read it now. You see, I have like a lot of tabs in here just because again at the time I liked reading it. I think I read this 3 years ago. And then the first fiction book is Beasts of a Little Land. I actually read this like I was 50 pages into this, and I'm just not feeling connected with any of the characters. I think this story is South Korea. Is set in South Korea, historical fiction. So yeah. Next is Nine Perfect Strangers. This one was just okay. So I don't really need to keep books in my shelf. That is just okay for me. And this one I have not read yet. This is the Post Mistress, and I think this is another historical fiction book. I was really into historical fiction before, and I think I still am, but I just haven't read a good historical fiction book in a while. So I'm letting go of this. I haven't read this yet, and I don't think I ever will. And another historical fiction, this is Flight of Dreams. I don't know anything about this, unfortunately. I think I just got this from a book outlet sale just because before I think I bought twice from book outlet, and there were a lot of sales right on book outlet. So I got this just to see what's it about, and it's been years I still haven't read this. I haven't even started this. Another historical fiction book is The Library of Legends. I read this I think 4 years ago, and I really liked it. This one was set in China. I really like this one. I forgot what it was about, but I think they were like traveling across China, and they were like carrying books with them. They are like students. I'm sorry, I'm not giving a very good description of these books, but yeah, I enjoy this one, but I don't think it's something that I need to keep on my shelf. Okay, so I had to charge my mic, and I don't want to wait until it's full, so we're filming with this while it's charging. So the next one that I'm going to unhaul is this giant of a book. This is Lux. I think this is combination of two books in the series. I think what's this series again? I forgot the series, but it's by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I read the series when I was in university. It's about this normal girl and this alien boy. And the girl was like writing fan fiction. That's what I remember from it. And I think I read up to book 3 and 4, which I think it's this one actually. This is books 3 and 4, I think. I think I bought this book just because it's only 100 pesos. And it was like something from my teenage years. But obviously, I'm not going to read it again. I'm not really into like I forgot what's the genre. I think maybe sci-fi. I don't think I will read this again. And I don't even have the first two books right. So I guess this is a lesson for me to not buy something just because it's cheap. And then I actually posted on Facebook and Instagram that I'm giving away some of these books for free, and a lot of people DM me to get their hands on this book. But of course, unfortunately, I only have one copy of this, and it was someone snatched it up right away when I posted that I'm giving this away. This is A Little Life. I have a lot of tubs, but unfortunately, I haven't finished this. It's been, I think, almost 4 years since I paused reading it, and then I didn't continue because I felt like I was going through a bad time of my life back then. So I don't want to be extra sad, extra depressed. And then I would always say, like, I would read this again, I would pick it back up again when I'm like in a better place of my life. And I haven't picked it up since then. It's been 4 years. So I don't think I will ever finish this book. I think I will just read a summary of what happened. And yeah, although I have to say the writing was very, very good in this one. That's why you have a lot of tabs. Mostly it's just admiring Hanya Yanagihara's writing. And then I'm letting go of this book because this is my second copy of A Feast for Crows. I forgot that they already have a copy at home, so I bought this one. So yeah, giving away this one as well. And then I have two Korean, I think, Korean nonfiction personal development. No, actually, I have three of them. First is Love for Imperfect Things. You can wind down from time to time. And I decided to leave as me. I think I read a little bit of each of these books. I think I may have highlighted some of the parts even, but I don't think I can relate to any of this. I think they're very geared toward Korean people, Korean society, obviously, but I just can't get like any takeaways from them, any huge takeaway from them. So I think I should give this to someone who would appreciate this more. Something that I have not read yet is also The Girl with All the Gifts. I think I was given this book from a book club like years ago. I haven't read this, though I've heard really good things, but haven't really picked it up over the years that I've had this, so I don't think I ever will. And the next is Park Avenue Summer. I really like the gist of this book. I think it's set in 1965 in New York City, and the main character is like working in a magazine. I'm not sure if she's an editor in chief, but she's working in a magazine. So it sounds so glamorous, and then I tried to read it and I just couldn't connect with the main character or any of the characters, so I just had to let this go. Next is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. So I actually like this one, but I remember liking the TV series more. I don't know. I like it when I watch it as a teenager, and then I read this like just last year. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's still a very enjoyable book. And then another one that I have not read yet, or and I don't think I ever will, and I actually got this from a Secret Santa. So I feel like really guilty that I'm giving this away, but it's been almost 5 years since I got this. I don't think I will ever read this book. This is The Midnight Library. I've heard a lot of people say that this is a fiction book, but it's trying to be like a non-fiction personal development book, and I just don't like the vibes of that. So I have to let this one go, although it's very interesting. I think correct me if I'm wrong, the main character was like given choices on her life, like if she had chosen this path, this is what will happen to her life. If she chose this path, this is what would have happened. I think it's something like that, right? But I don't really like it when fiction books try to give you advice, like literally. I don't like it like that. Just trust your readers to get it, to understand it, right? So I have to let this one go, although the cover is really, really pretty. And I think this is the last book. This book made me realize that I should not be buying or reading hardcover books because they're so big and my hands hurt from holding them and they're huge. So I feel like I'm reading longer because it's bigger, like it's the Nightingale. So I started this, then it was so slow that I couldn't get I couldn't get past the pages anymore, and then I gave up on it, and then I told myself that I'll just read this as an ebook, and then I never did. That was, I think, 5 years ago, so, or maybe even 6 years ago. So I don't think I ever will read this. Although I did try to read another of Kristen Hanna's books. I think it was one of her latest ones. Um, I'll show it here. Wherein the girl went to Vietnam in the Vietnam War. I didn't like that. I actually DNF that one. I felt like it was so, I don't, I'm not sure if the word is pretentious. I'm not sure if that's the correct word, but I didn't like that one. So I don't think I like this. So those are the, I think, 18 books that I'm letting go. I think I'm giving them to like 3 or 4 people who responded to my Facebook Messenger story. But I'm not sure if I will be able to like let them go all right away. So if you think any of these are like worth keeping, let me know in the comments. Or maybe not, because maybe by the time I edit and post this, they're all gone. So that's it. So I think really the main takeaway from this is don't buy books just because they're cheap. Like I really should buy them because they interest me. And then second is don't buy hardcover books anymore because I really like floppy paperbacks. At least for me, they're much easier to carry. And yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching this video and let me know if you're also planning to unhaul any of your books, or if you already did last year. So yeah, I've only been able to do this because I was on a 3 week trip to South Korea and Japan, which was exciting. I will try to edit my clips, my videos from that trip, but I can't promise anything just because I had a trip from 2022 and I still have not edited that. So, but I will try. It just intimidates me. Like the idea of editing like a travel vlog. I don't think I'm creative enough to do that. But still, maybe I should just do it so I can get better at it, right? Of course, I should not expect myself to be really good, really good at it right away. Anyway, I think this is becoming a pep talk, so thank you.